So day three, got it done. I'm off work this week. I'm a school teacher, so we have the entire week off, and I was able to kind of sleep in, hang out with my wife, and then come up here and hit the legs and shoulders. So, of course, at my gym, I've talked about this a little bit, but I only have access to squat rack, and then for quads, and then bent over straight leg deadlifts for hamstrings. So I started off with calves. I read that a long time ago. Just always start with your calves, burn them out, and then go from there. So you'll see some of that here in a minute. I did like up to 185 on just standing um, calf raises and burn out the calves pretty good. Of course, I ended last night with calf work too. So they were already fatigued, but they're a muscle that gets used all the time and they're used to a lot of fatigue. So in order to get them to grow, you got to push beyond that, push beyond the soreness. So I've been doing that. I've seen some growth in my calves and still out of balance. My right is smaller than my left, but just working to overcome that. So then I went to squats and I accidentally, so I usually start with the bar and two 25-pound bumper plates on. Well, I started a day with 45s. So when I thought I was benching like 215, I was benching, sorry, when I thought I was squatting 215, I was squatting 255 for like 8 reps, which is a new record for me. I mean, I know there's guys that squat a lot more than that, but I got little chicken legs and I'm working on them. So I just repped out 6 at 255 without even thinking about it. So that kind of taught me it's mental a lot more than it is physical. Just getting in there, getting your mind in it, and pushing it out. Always trying to focus on form. I think on those 255s, I didn't get quite as low as I should have, uh, but still felt a good pump in my quads. Then I finished off with some goblet squats, just holding a 70-pound dumbbell, squatting as deep as I could. That works some quads and that works some abductors just a little bit, just because I do a wide stance on the goblet squat. So, it'd be cool to have an abductor machine just to work on the inside of the legs, but not available right now. So, just still working on building that foundation. Then went over to the straight leg deadlifts. Have a box I work off of. I got 3 sets out of 10 and just felt a little tug in my low back. So I decided to call it quits there. And, we'll hit it next time. I don't want to get a low back injury. I've had problems with my low back in the past. So I just want to slowly build some strength there. Don't want to tweak it because that's a big setback if I have to hold off on either legs or back work just because my low back is killing me. So then I went from there to shoulder work. So I just did all raises, front raises, side raises, and then I laid down on an incline bench and did the rear delts. So on my side, I'm trying to get a wider shoulder profile. So I'm just doing 15 pound, 20 pound, 25 pound, and just repping that out until I hit failure. And so I got the 25 pounders like to 15 reps, and then I just did some partials until I couldn't get that thing off the ground anymore. So, you know, saw some good things on the lateral raises. My shoulders got a good pump. I was doing the front raises and just my right shoulder, I've had some issues with some, I think, ligaments, just not quite strong enough yet. So I felt a little twinge there, and I just called that front ones off after the third set. I usually go 4 sets. So, you just got to be in touch with your body. It's one thing to push past pain in the muscle and muscle fatigue, but I think it's another thing to push into strain on the ligaments in the joints. You just have to be really careful there. So that's what I did today. I felt like I got a good workout. Took me about an hour and 10 minutes. I took a little extra time, just kind of working through some squeezes on those final sets of my lateral raises, front raises, rear delt raises. So I got a good workout today. So tomorrow is a rest day, kind of recover, and then hit it back on Wednesday. We'll be out of town, but I do have a membership at a gym where we'll be. It's one of those national chains I think I can get into. So I'm going to hit my workout on Thanksgiving morning. So I'll go Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday be off, and then come back and restart the cycle Sunday. So, I'll just say a final thing about being an older guy, re-entering into the gym after a 15, 20-year break. You just have to be in touch with your body. I'm the type of guy that's gung ho, all in, get it done, push yourself hard. Uh, but you have to be aware if you get those little tweaks and twinges, like an injury will set you back way more than just stopping an exercise and letting yourself recover. So, that's a good word for myself, for anybody watching, that just be in touch with your body and try to get a sense of, is it muscle fatigue, which is good, what you're going for, or is it something else in a joint or a ligament or some tendons or something like that. So it's one thing I'm learning. I want to see a lot of gains really quick, but I know it's a process that takes time. So I'm just working through the time issue and just keep putting in the work every day, every day, every day. That's all I can say. I'm going to go get some food in me. Uh, this morning before I worked out, I ate a bowl of cereal. Not the best source of carbs, but it's still carbs. It powered my workout. I drink some electrolytes, and then I had a protein shake going the whole time. I got to finish that off. So about 50 grams of carbs here. Sorry, 50 grams of protein here that I've been putting in while I worked out. I'm gonna go home and eat some more. It's about lunchtime, so go grab some lunch and keep working. Take my creatine, some other stuff. So hope you have a great rest of your day, and tomorrow do a little rundown how I'm feeling on rest day, and then we'll hit it again on Wednesday. So hope you have a great day. I'll see you next time.